Russ.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Sorry.
There we are. That was just one very long tease and build up to bring on the man himself, Russ Pitts. Welcome, Russ. We're glad to have you with us.
How's the tournament going, guys?
Dude, we've had some amazing games. We had the PlayStation 4 final, and then the winner of that went on to play Connor, and boy, oh boy, did he smoke all of his opponents, including Connor. But we had a great time watching that, and then I don't know if you were tuning in here for the Xbox final, but that was some high octane rugby, quite literally, as the teams were darting around the field. We had a lock with 4 tries.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a lot of tries from the front row.
It's incredible stuff, man. Incredible. So I don't know how we ever hope to top it with this last friendly game here between Matt and Harrison. But, you know, if there's rugby to be played, we're here to commentate on it. So we're here to just have a good time.
Yeah, 2 ex-teammates going at it. See who's the victor of the day, I guess, right? This is for all the bragging rights.
Yes, yeah, this is Harrison's got a monkey on his back when it comes to playing Matt J, as I think he's come close, he's lost, he's come close, he's like, I don't know if he's ever tied him, but certainly he's mounted some epic comebacks, and you know, you got to keep getting out there and keep trying, because that's the only way he's ever going to hopefully notch a win on his belt.
Tyler, how do they pick teams? Do they get to choose whatever they want, or do they have to play within certain leagues?
No limits, man. No limits. I think traditionally, though, players, unless that there's a, I think you do send a message about with your teams, and I think we found in the past most of the time they'll pick relatively even teams. However, as you saw in our last game, it was USA versus New Zealand, which is a bit of a mismatch. So I think in that particular instance, Matt J was trying to send a message with his team selection. But we will have Exeter versus Gloucester. So we're gonna go with some English club rugby, and we're gonna see what kind of results they can produce.
What do you think one of the biggest strong points Harrison has in this game coming up?
It's got to be just grit and motivation. You know, they say that when you walk out on the field, it's the hungriest dog that wants it, and that's the one you got to watch out for, and that's got to be Harrison, man. Matt's coming off of already playing a final, and so he's already sort of had his moment in the sunshine, but this is it for Harrison. Like, this is his shot, and we'll see if he can be Slim Shady and make the most of it, or if he's just going to let it slip.
I love these rivalry games on these tournaments here. Like, that's one of the best parts about playing video games. Just, you know, the rivalries you have with your friends. It's really great to see these two guys still doing it. They probably did it back in, N64, Mario Kart, GoldenEye. Just great to see them still with a nice, healthy rivalry.
Yeah, and I don't think either player will ever quit, no matter how bad of bruisings is handed down by either side. So that's great to see that we're gonna have some action here to the end, no matter what. So the teams are walking on the field now, and we're gonna get started here on a beautiful sunny day. Weather won't be an issue at all. Oh, look at that! I would just love to be out there.
Oh, it would be great, right? You know what? That's the one thing you miss playing games. The little things, like the smell of the cut grass, the excitement.
Yeah.
I don't know if these guys can go outside and smell their grass right now, but I think it would help.
just rub some dirt on them, on their hands, just to get a better feeling and a better grip. Really feel in the zone. And right away, we're starting the action, and the speed looks normal. So
nice. It
looks 3 cheers for that. But a quick try here in the start of the game, almost before you even could blink. We're going to have a quick sniping run by the wing and the outside after a turnover.
Yeah, that's what's the trouble with playing inside your own 22. You lose that ball right there, it's only meters away from scoring a try.
Absolutely, and there was no time for the defense to get set up or to even hope to make a covering tackle here, as the winger puts the ball in it and puts our first points on the board, and we will have 2 more points after a beautiful sideline kick.
You know what I really noticed about that last try was that scrum half haircut. That's a good haircut for scrum half. Clean look, fine look.
Yeah, man, look good, play good. That's a motto that you can live by. Look good, play good. Here we go. We're going to see a nice close-up of everyone. And we'll see what the Packs have in store. We have, once again, Gloucester is Matt J, so he's the one that went up early here, and Harrison is Exeter. They're the one feeding the scrum right now. That was a interesting take out the back here. But we're actually going to see some nice phases set up here. And that's a refreshing change of pace from the absolute chaos and pandemonium that was the last game.
Yeah. Oh, we got hands in. Ooh.
Yeah, so here, Russ, would you take points or go for the throat?
I think I would go, I'd try hitting them down in their, going for points. But I would have tried to go for the line out. Just to really put the pressure on him. Yeah,
and that really can be demoralizing if you go for it. But it looks like we're going for the safer route here. And they walk away with what they came for. They got their 3 points, and they're going to extend their lead up to 10. And this is dangerous. The chip ahead, but it was. It was recovered, but just too much mustard on it.
Wow, brilliant stuff though. The 2 long grubbers down the field to put them pressuring. Oh, that was actually kicked back by. The Exeter kicked it back.
Oh.
Yeah, guess they were under too much pressure. They had to clear their lines.
Just panicked. We'll see if they'll get punished, and it looks like they will get punished as the wing gets his way into the try zone. So we've now had both the left and the right wing find their way into the try zone.
Simple hands did the trick.
Yeah. Didn't need, don't go crazy. Stick with what works.
Yep. At the end of the day, it's a numbers game. You get that 1-man overload, pop it out, boom, it's try time.
And here we are. We'll have to see if Exeter can start putting together some offense here. But first thing first, they need a ball in hand. You can't score if you don't get the ball in hand. And oh boy, there's another break, and slipping those tackles is killer.
And missed tackles for days. Come on, put some fucking body on it. Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Like that guy.
We'll see another kick for points here. So definitely going for the slower and more strategic approach. And I gotta think that this is influenced, like I said, by the previous game, as Matt J is looking to play a slower, more tactical game after the high-speed adrenaline that was our Xbox final.
We're the games all day this high scoring.
Yeah, so the PlayStation 4 final was like 45-5, and then poor Connor, he took his licks, and that ended up like 52-14. So we've been no stranger to the try zone.
You already ordered it? I mean, I could.
But certainly we're averaging about a point a minute here, which is a blistering pace.
It is.
Solid line out, and now let's see if they can put together some offense.
You can just order your delivery.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. But the fullback says no, thank you. That's as far as you're going. Hands-in penalty right around the 10-meter line. And another decision to be made. And they're going for points again. Really trusting their kicker, who's been 4 for 4 so far. Oh, dinged off the post. Oh, and I don't know about that decision to kick ahead. Oh no. He got bodied by the scrum half. The scrum half just absolutely destroyed the fullback and just would not be denied. Incredible stuff. Look at that slow motion fend. He said, "Get off me, little boy." Wow. Russ, I don't know if we've lost you, if you've been frozen or what, man. But yeah, I think you would have absolutely loved that stretch of play by a pretty familiar looking scrum half with a pretty familiar sense of tenacity. You gotta love those just mean, bald, bearded scrum halves giving it to the opposition. All right. We're going to work to get Russ back as we keep this game going. And Gloucester on the offensive again. Just beautifully timing those passes. You could not have asked for a better decision-making process there from your backs. And it's the number 12 that will reap the benefits of the 32nd point, looking to make it 34th in as many minutes as have gone by in this game. There we go.
Check.
Yeah. Welcome back, Russ.
Hey, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Hey, man, I got to say, man, you missed what I just said was something that you would have loved. The number 9, the bald and bearded number 9 just absolutely bodied a guy to get his way into the try zone.
You know, that's how he got that beard, bodying dudes.
Yeah, I mean, he sat him down and he said, "Don't get back up until I'm done." All right, and we'll work on getting Russ's face back to you, beautiful people, as we keep watching this game. As the fullback's got to run forward to deal with a line break. So we'll see if Gloucester can capitalize on this. And another penalty. These penalties have all been in the way for Gloucester. And I think, if tradition holds, they're going to just look to add on points. And that'll do it. That makes him 6 for 7 for the half. And 37-0. Gloucester over Exeter. Oh, man. I don't know. Do we have Harrison? Do we have you with us? I don't think we have I think our sideline reporter has went ahead and taken off the microphone to focus fully on the game, but certainly he's going to need some focus going into the second half.
Yeah, I think the big thing he's going to have to do is get that ball.
Yeah, you're right. You can't do anything without it. And I think playing defense is just about as disadvantageous as you can get, because if you closely watch the defenders instead of watching the ball, you'll see that they run around like little school kids after an ice cream truck. I mean, they don't have much structure at all. Oh, but what a beautiful takeoff the kickoff. Here we go. Oh, but he kicks it away. I thought that they were going to start off this second half with something magical. And going for a quick tap here instead of a kick, they really trust their offense.
Yeah, that is a good strategy, Cotton. Trust in the offense.
Yeah, hey, when you're up 37 points, you're playing with house money. So you might play that 2-7 off suit. You know, everything else might tell you that it's the wrong choice, but maybe you just got a feeling, and you got to ride that feeling sometimes. But right now, Exeter has a chance. They're, ooh, there we go. Their wingers making some guys miss, and they are putting together some phases.
Yeah, you know, that's a big thing right now is keeping that ball on offense.
And traditionally in the past, that has been an Achilles heel of Harrison that Matt J has exploited. But it looks like Harrison might have solved that riddle. But of course, commentators curse. Just as you say that, here goes Gloucester the other direction as Matt J steals the ruck and just makes a clean 50 meters.
You know, he really uses those grubbers to his advantage. Every time he has a little bit of open space, instead of trying to run and do phases, boom. Grubber.
Boom, and boom goes the try scorer, their goal kicker, their number 10, swan diving his way under the posts. And the route is back on. The drought of the second half has been quenched as Exeter is hurting. As Gloucester puts up another 5 points.
Yeah, you know, Harrison, I don't know if it's your day today, my dude. It is going to be tough to come back from this.
Well, Russ, I know that you weren't here when we were discussing because poor Connor himself, the man of the tournament, he was taking a bit of a licking as well, and we discussed the idea that when you're down this much, your mindset almost changes to, I just need something on the board for pride. And that one try can feel just as good as 10 tries sometimes. So I think that's where Harrison's mindset has got to be at right now, that he wants something. He doesn't want that goose egg.
Yeah, you know, you could go that way. I would just start trying to high tackle everyone. But that's just my style. Once I realize it's over, we're going to see some big highlight hits. Hopefully make the next Instagram video with a big shot.
Oh, yeah, well, it certainly doesn't look like Harrison's taking your advice because he's slipping all sorts of tackles as he's just playing some desperate defense here. And another penalty, this time will be quick tapped instead of going for points. There's blood in the water, and they're here to feed.
Yeah, you know, when you're playing these games and you're just playing all defense, man, that has to be discouraging for the next tournament. When is the next tournament you think is going to happen?
That's a great question, and that's a perfectly timed setup for me to shout something like that out if I knew it, but I don't. But we will certainly make an announcement. Follow us on all the social media platforms. We will blast it out far and wide on Twitch here, on Instagram, on Facebook. So find eRugbyUSA wherever you prefer. And wow, Russ, that's got to be an embarrassing one for a number 9. Is incorrect put into the scrum.
You know, you try to cheat as much as you can, and sometimes you get caught. Little hand in the cookie jar.
Oh, look at that clean pickup there off of that very strange restart. That was a beautiful, clean pickup, and we're going to start seeing Exeter put together some passes. Oh, but Gloucester somehow, it looked like the ruck was secured, but Gloucester has the ball now, and uh-oh, here we go. Oh, that'll do it. That'll do the job. What a beautiful up and under. Now they're just playing some champagne rugby.
No need for the swan dive, though. That's just put it right in his face.
Oh, come on. You're going to tell, like you would you shame Michael Jordan for dunking over a defender even if they were up 25 points? Like, you got to...
It's the unwritten rules, you know. I think there are some unwritten rules in eRugby.
Well, I'm illiterate, so I don't know about these rules. Well, we got 6 minutes left for Exeter to salvage something, some kind of moment of pride out of this game. As Gloucester is looking to just and that won't do it. That pass is a bit of a reflection of how the game's been going for them. And here's a maul just to really start demoralizing them.
Yeah, Harrison, start high tackling. Do something here, huh? Get someone's head off.
Russ, I'm with you now. 80th minute, I'm with you now. We're gonna send some bodies out of here. Oh, are we going for a drop goal? What? Absolutely. You know, he said I had so many points on the board already. What's 3 more?
Is that the first of the tournament? Drop goal?
No, we had another drop goal in the prelims in the opening. But this was the first drop goal of these finals, and that'll be the end. 52-0. Matt J takes it to Harrison, as is tradition, and we hope that you guys enjoyed that. Maybe we'll get to talk to both of the competitors here, if we have them with us, because we'd love to hear their thoughts. So I think I see Harrison. Hey man. Is that how you doing, man?
It's a great game, man. 52-0. Feeling pretty good about that. You know, me and my Gloucester boys really brought home the win there.
Harrison, I do believe you are Funeral Thirst 92. Are you not?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
You know what? That wouldn't be the first time someone thought they were playing the other team in a game. It's like a Super Smash Brothers, you know, where you're like, oh, I thought I was Mario.
I was looking at Kirby the whole time. You're telling me I was Jigglypuff?
Yeah, it happens in Mario Kart too with the 4-way split screen, and you're like, wait, I'm not driving this car. I'm making a left, and then you look at your character, and he's getting picked up by that little ghost guy.
Yeah. All right, I'm back, guys. With a severe mood change. That was pretty terrible.
That sounds more familiar.
No, I think you know, Matt J said, "Hey, look, enough is enough." He was mad coming off of that, you know, although brilliant individual effort by Nick Savetta. I think he was pretty upset with the outcome of that previous game, and he said, "No more Mr. Nice Guy for you, little brother." And he, yeah, man, took me to the tool shed, and it was not fun.
So just to confirm, you are not accusing him of any sort of Houston shenaniganry. You are simply saying that he was angry and took it out on you?
That alone is the Houston shenaniganry.
Good, because we don't want to have any bad blood. But if there is bad blood, we'd love to see it feuded out on camera.
Absolutely. No, this was just a game where I think Stuart Hogg and the boys, you know, did not bring it today, but can't take away from the brilliant effort from the boys in Gloucester on the west side of England, bordering Wales, as I try tremendously to distract from the fact that I just lost 52-0.
I was about to say thank you for the geography lesson.
Yep. No math necessary today. Only geography.
Well, we'll let you get back to your maps and maybe back to the training pitch, and hopefully we can talk to our winner, Matt J.
Hey man.
Hey.
Glad
to have you with us, man.
I think Harrison gave the controller to his buddy, or I think maybe I heard a girlfriend in the back. That wasn't Harrison. I know from playing him.
Well, Harrison, do you care to comment on that?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I did. My girlfriend played that entire match, and thank you for bringing that to my attention, Matt J. I forgot to mention that.
No, I just. Yeah, no, it's just the normal quality of play for him wasn't there. But yeah, no, it's Gloucester, a good team. We got a lot of dudes. Cipriani, underrated 10, making a lot of good kicks.
Yeah, man, you were slotting them. It was impressive stuff. How I know we really didn't get to talk to you too much, but want to real quickly go back and just ask about so how are you feeling about the day overall, including the final, the PlayStation 4 final? Because certainly the speeds were
Yeah.
quite different.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought maybe at first it was I was streaming, and then me and Jan Jex did another. Berto did a second game. I don't know if it's just a connection between me and him, but yeah, the super speed. I've played a bunch of games on Rugby 20, and I've never had that. It will kind of lag out sometimes for like a little time, but that was like playing some blitz cheat code game. It was just, I mean, you guys probably had no idea what's going on watching. I had no idea what's going on. It was just like if you have the ball, you're going to score. That's pretty much it. But yeah, it was good seeing Savetti getting 4 tries. I guess that was a positive silver lining with the high tempo game. Giving some love to the lock.
Yeah, and hey, man, I do want to ask: was the fact that you picked the USA, were you purposely trying to handicap yourself or send a message?
No, I was trying to rep the winning prize, the USA Eagles. We had a little international flavor in the PlayStation games. I was like, I got to represent the US. This is eRugbyUSA after all. And actually, when I picked it, he was on like the. I don't know. This is before the first game, before we were streaming, but I picked USA. He was on Scotland and then like Samoa. So I was like, oh, we'll get a decent matchup. And then he went and switched to the best team in the game. So not that I still would have repped it, but I didn't. He didn't pick New Zealand, and then I went and said, oh, I'm going to be US. I'm going to get you. It was more of a fluid situation.
Well, we appreciate you repping the brand, repping USA, and I hope that you two sort out and get your prizes situated because you certainly earned them, man. You put in the time and the effort, and you gave us a show, and we thank you for that.
Awesome. Cheers. Keep it up. Good commentating, you and Russ. I always have a good laugh listening in.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I think that'll wrap up the rugby that we have on the slate for tonight. We'll give our tech team some time. Russ, how'd you? I see that I didn't have a chance while we were doing it, but while we were getting our tech support all wrapped up, but I noticed that you really are you coming from a wedding or something, or did you just really break out the finest of attire?
Hey, it's finals day. It's finals day. You gotta look like it's finals day. You gotta dress fresh tie on, and I'm wearing shorts underneath. So it's crazy hot. It's crazy hot in Southern California right now. I think that's why my internet crashed. I think I might have broke a breaker with my air conditioner, but
I was going to ask if you're doing are you wearing the internet suit, which is the full top,
exactly,
and then legs exposed.
Exactly what I'm rocking right now. But you know what? It's great to see games, seeing all this stuff come together. I know it's a lot of hard work, and it just looks real great. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, man, we're happy to have you. We're happy to have our sponsors, therugbyshop.com, and we're happy to have the man himself, Connor Wallace-Sims. We're happy to have our tech team and our other commentators that have been with us throughout the day. All of our participants, thank you guys so much for helping this whole thing come together. This is really just a brainchild that we're trying to nurture and do something with. So we appreciate you being part of it, whether that part is big or small. And before we get too much else sentimental, I'll wait for word here to make sure that we don't have anything else on the docket for tonight.